Calling you a radical on this hallowed day, this horrible day. The only football stadium in the world named after a woman made her money on the nuclear. Utah Construction GE merger. So, back to the big Z. Russians apparently got it wired and threatening to blow the whole fucking thing up. Missiles going in and out of there, nothing to see. Shelling, concerned. So I wanted to try to get something, and I thought about these. This is what they look like over there. There's 6 of them, and each individual. They don't have big cooling towers around them like most though in the United States. They have a brick wall just like that around. That's exactly what they look like. They look like, then they have this can lid on them. They just have a brick wall just like that around it. That's it. That's it. I'm telling you. There's no safety. I mean, I've been bitching about this for years. Sugar wars, molasses wars, textile wars, cocaine, plutonium wars. These things are not safe. Remember, in my class, I used to break out this book, Time. I have it at the house somewhere. And it showed these so-called Muslim terrorists with an airplane going into a nuke site of a nuclear reactor. 1969, 1970, I used to say. Name the place and time. So-called jihadist extremists, which were the Palestinian Israel fight. 29 hijackings one year, 30 I believe the next year, 69 and 70, and threatened to fly them into nuclear energy reactors. Name the place and time. 9/11. United States. The United States. There were, I believe, 60-something hijackings in 2 years, and threatening to fly them into nuclear energy reactors. You know, and so then they'd end up in Cuba, you know, negotiate. Of course, then 72 happened, the Olympics, but so, oh my God, this is so fucking out of control. Tsar Putin, he is so fucking out of control. He has been for a long time. When he murdered Anna, she's from Brooklyn, New York, and nobody did shit. 2006. Fuck, he's been out of control for decades. I mean, one fucking monster's threatening the entire world. If they blow not only the 6 cores that are there, be bigger than Fukushima? Yeah. And Fukushima is the mother of all ecological catastrophes. 3 full core meltdowns blown up, which you wouldn't believe, Kevin, and 6 spent fuel pools blown down. Now they have 1 cooling tower over there on the far end. Now it's always been rumored that's for MOX fuel. That's where they mix it. So uranium-238 sent on the state line. I don't need your civil war. Whoa. Sugar wars, molasses wars, textile wars, cocaine cowboys. That's what they look like. Right there. Now those aren't nuclear reactors, no. And so, look, it's out of control. Putin's out of fucking control. He's out of fucking control. Putin's been out of control for a long time. So, I've been in Moscow lots. I've been in Russia lots of times. You know, I don't go post 2016, 17. So, a little flown into the tea. You know, Trotsky's from Ukraine. Starovinsky, so's he. So's Femen. I used to do a lot of work with Femen. Where are they? He's killed them all, locked them all up. You know, Lenin, and I don't mean John, he was from Ukraine. You know, Stalin systematically took them out. Trotsky to the head was the last one. Do I think Putin's going to get Trotsky? No, I think he's going to go flown into the tea like Stalin did, but it's going to be too late. When he says he has the biggest nuclear reactor in Europe, which probably has the most uranium-238, that's centrifuge weapons grade, on Earth. Oh, fuck. You know, I need a car for that. You know, so I own the domain, Plutonium Wars. I'm ready for a nice car. You know, so that's what they look like. This is the biggest story ever besides Fukushima. I mean, still waiting for the main event. Fukushima happened. You know, and they went into cover-up mode. So, it's the 9th. Don't say the N-word. Nagasaki. Surely don't say the F-word. Fukushima. Sliding with Biden. Ain't no different than Trump. Ain't no different than Obama. Ain't no Bush dumb. Obama dumber. Trump-dumb is siding with Biden. I forgot when my spent fuel was. Went up to Afghanistan to kill the Taliban. Went up to Iraq to get a big old sack. Went up to Vietnam to kill the Vietnam. On ISIS, boogeyman, we invented ISIS. Putin makes it rain in the biggest nuclear reactor in the world, in Ukraine. Along with them, man, we tried. We tried. I've been over there, we tried. I'm telling you, how much pork is in the Biden bill this time? TikTok, Diablo Canyon Quad. Got them wired. I'll post the link. Remember when Tsar Putin lays down the map? He says, I'm taking the Russian Empire. He thinks he's Peter the Great, which I've always said. He's Peter the Great's bloodline, bastard son. You think he's a commoner from St. Petersburg? I got a freaking bridge in New York, I'll say. He's a commoner. He probably is Peter the Great's line. He lays out that great. He quotes Peter the Great. I've been saying this for freaking 25 years. Going crazy about it. As you know. Pardon me. A little polonium to the tea. He's going to get some. Or with the rest of us. He gives us to the rest of us. He lays out that map of the old Russian Empire. Just remember, the Russian Empire took... Go to Russia. When I was in Russia, people are like, last was not yours. That's ours. That bullshit cell was bullshit. He said, we're taking it back. The Russian River in NorCal, Southern Oregon. You've seen all the Russian Orthodox churches that are along the coastline in Oregon and Washington, all the way to Moscow, Idaho. They've been fighting over this land, you know, New Spain. This was Mexico when the Mormons got here. They called it Deseret. You know, last of the Mohicans. Putin lays that map right down. What are you going to do when he freaking pops one off here? You don't think that's a possibility in Russia? You can. Can you believe Sarah Palin said that? She said you could see Russia from Alaska. I'm Katie Couric, who hangs out with Epstein. Let's see, what are they, 12 miles away from each other? You know? Same with Japan. How close is Japan to Russia? Right there. TikTok. All the way to Moscow, Idaho. Go Vandals! So that's what they look like. I wanted to get that. I was thinking, need a car. Let's make a deal. You know, stay in tuned. A good one. Nice one.